You know, when I was a student here at Kennedy High in Portland, Oregon, my favorite thing was driving the teachers crazy. Now that I'm a teacher, guess who's getting paid back in full? Every day I'd arrive at school with the great expectations of the minds I'd stimulate and the lives I'd change. By the time I'd leave, I'd be happy to get home in one piece.
About our time.
Hey,
Yo, Mr. Fabrizio.
what's up, Fabrizio? What's hanging,
Yeah.
G?
Let's break with a little G.
Are you cool? I'm cool. Let's do it. Get in the car. Hey, you're not driving.
I am keen, guys.
I'm gonna drive. Hey, we can both drive. It's too real. I say we book stuff. Good.
To the mall, man. To the mall. Man, just let go of your wheel.
Your wheel.
Let go of yours.
Just make up your mind. Let go of your wheel.
Let go of your wheel, fool.
Rita. Rita. This time I'm going to have to tell your parents.
Well, if you find them, tell them I said hi.
Come on.
Stop.
What's the matter, Tiff?
I get the creeps every time I come to this zoo.
Listen to me. One more week and I'm free. And you and I are going to have a great summer together, right?
Hi, Sloan. Hey, I thought maybe you'd like to study with me for that history test.
You in that class?
Come on, I'm Donna. I sit right in front of you.
Oh, right. You're the one with that strange smell.
Oh, it's a new fragrance by Cher. You know that chick from the Beavis and Butthead video?
Ready? Right! Hey, right!
Got you, Barney. Hey, get around. On you, man. One, Jim. Watch you go to left. He's in motion left. Hey, come on, man. Put it down.
Put him down, Tatooine! Put him down!
Oh, Bobby, what a blue chip. Surefire All-American. If only we can get him to graduate from high school. It's a big if. Yeah, I know. But my future's riding on it.
Let me guess. You have a fever, a stomachache, a headache, and the flu?
I think I caught one of those tropical diseases that are spreading all over the Pacific Northwest.
And I think it's because you have finals tomorrow. Morgan, I'll call your mother. And stop drooling on the floor.
Okay, we got this big final coming up, and you kids have got to be sharp. You got to be ready. So far, you're not. So let's review. Okay, Civil War, 1865. I'm thinking of the commander of the Confederate forces. Give me a name, please. Anybody? Okay. Looks like kind of a cross between Kenny Rogers and Willie Nelson. White hair, white beard. Following me? All right. Contemporary clue. He has a name that sounds like the actor who's a martial arts expert, and his son was in a movie called The Crow.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Robert E. Lee, close enough. And as Robert E. Lee, Commander-in-Chief of the Southern Forces, I have this to say, I may not have won the war, but at least I was not shot in the head for not clapping in the theater. And the man who got shot in the head for not clapping in the theater? President Garfield, Nixon, Lincoln. Very good, Mr. Foster. Thank you. Okay, third president of the United States. Anybody, give me the name. Guaranteed many of the individual rights that still exist under the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. He, anybody? Come on. He wore a white wig. Contemporary clue, okay? He has the same name as the character played by Sherman Helmsley on a show currently in reruns. Anybody?
The Jeffersons.
Absolutely right, Thomas Jefferson. And who says Wakanda from television? Okay, it's Valley Forge. You're with the Commander-in-Chief of Revolutionary Forces. It's a cold night. And this man's name is, he has wooden teeth. And he's addressing the troops. Hey, what a marvelous crowd you are. Strong, sinewy arms, powerful backs, muscular thighs and calves. Some of you men look good too. Now, I'll tell you, it was so cold here that I saw a couple of lawyers wandering around with their hands in their own pockets. George Washington. Now remember, please study for the final. You will not graduate if you don't pass the final history exam. So please, study for the final. Miss Duffy?
Mr. Foster.
Hey, nice shoulders. Gotta try working another muscle group.
You look tired. Were you up all night watching Stand and Deliver again?
Well, better than sitting in an office marking tardy papers.
And how will your students do on their final tomorrow?
I have a good feeling. Everybody's gonna pass.
Really? And would this good feeling have anything to do with reality?
No, none whatsoever. But at least I'll have a full class in summer school this year.
Well, some of your students don't graduate soon. They're going to be eligible for Social Security.
Lighten up, Duffy. These kids have tough lives. At least they're trying.
Trying to stay one step ahead of the law.
Not true. I've taken a poll. Most of them want to be vice principals. You're their role model.
What have you got to do with this?
Well, let's see. I don't remember sending the type. I certainly didn't deliver it.
No, you just signed your name to it. Another letter to the editor, and this one's real cute. Time for new principals and a new principal at Kennedy High.
Yeah, that is cute, isn't it? Principals. Look, Dunbar, I'm just stating the obvious.
What's obvious is that you blame me because I insist that you follow my standard curriculum.
Your standard curriculum is substandard, and I blame you for not accepting the responsibility for teaching these kids more than is in their books. I gotta go. Unless, of course, you want to teach my class. Failure, failure, failure. It wasn't just my students' grades. It also applied to me. I had showed them slides, put on costumes, done puppet shows, but nothing I did made history come to life. After 10 years of teaching, I was still getting answers like, Columbus discovered Ohio. I had to get through to someone, even if it was just myself. At other times, when I had faced a crisis, I remembered the example set by my great-great-grandfather. He was a pioneer who had blazed the Oregon Trail 150 years ago. He and men like him had conquered the seemingly impossible, risking everything to reach their goal. I had read his first-hand account of his 2,000-mile journey in his ancient journal, which had been passed on to me. Page after page gave testament to a man who never gave up. Then it hit me. I think we can show them how yesterday's events can help solve today's problems. These kids come from a world where most people just give up. I think it's our job to give them hope. Therefore, I propose a 2-week class on wheels on the Oregon Trail, simulating the hardships of the pioneers for those students who won't graduate because they failed history.
Mr. Foster, I've been a principal for 15 years. One thing I've learned is that if a child isn't motivated, all the romps through the woods won't change him or her one iota. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Duffy?
That's always been my experience.
Your experience? You just started in September.
Well, I don't see what that has to do with it, Mr. Foster. I have been in education for 8 years, and I did teach for several semesters.
At a Tony Girls Prep School, teaching health and beauty, yeah.
It was health and personal grooming.
Yeah, whatever. Look, Miss Duffy, in the real world, and these kids are in the real world, we need to get them away from the distractions that are messing up their lives. And if we do that, I guarantee you that these kids, each and every one of them, will pass the finals with flying colors.
You know, Henry, I think Foster's plan has merit.
Our funds are already allocated for the summer program, Carl.
Well, couldn't we get the money from somewhere else?
Well, how about for my recreation fund? I mean, I've always said a wasted mind is a wasted mind.
Well said. So, do we have a solution here?
Fine. All in favor?
Aye.
I couldn't help but wonder why you did a 180 and voted with Foster.
Because I want to be superintendent. Foster's done everything he can to block it.
I'm not following you.
The trip. It's the rope I need to hang him. Because he's got tenure, I can't fire him. But if he were to act in an irresponsible or dangerous fashion, he'd be out. Like your hiking boots. You're hitting the trail.
I'm not the camping out kind of gal, Henry. I mean, to me, roughing it is having to drink tap water.
Here.
Oh, let me guess. These are the students you're sending on Foster's trip.
Picked by the computer as having the worst academic and behavioral problems.
Well, if you're trying to make this sound better, you're not doing a very good job. I'll have my hands full.
You won't have to lift a finger, except to push this button. Record this fiasco on tape. I'll show it to the board. No more Mr. Foster.
Oh, no, that could be interpreted as being ethically and morally wrong. I mean, I dislike his pomposity, but I certainly don't want to set him up.
But you do want to keep your job, don't you? Unlike Foster, you don't have tenure here.
What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you.
As what? A fashion consultant?
Mr. Dunbar was afraid you couldn't handle this by yourself.
So he sent you as the cavalry? You won't make it past the first day.
Mr. Foster, I have with me the latest in survival gear, and I think you'll find I'm a pretty determined person.
Yo, I don't know about you, but going to school in a covered wagon makes me feel like a super chump.
Make that times 2. Homie's all whack. It's gonna be death.
It is?
Yo, check this out. We're gonna mess with them homies. We're gonna mess with them bad. Yeah.
He's talking about making trouble, which is my favorite thing.
I hear that, dude.
Yo, Mr. Absolutely good.
Morning, Miss Duffy.
Boy.
On the bus.
I don't mean to mac, but you're no whack mud duck with those uneasy looking threads, baby.
Do you have any idea what he just said to me?
Yeah, he said you're an incredibly stylish dresser.
I gotta pass this history test. You gotta give me a break. I mean, I told you.
I'm sorry about this, Tiff, but my dad pulled all these strings to get me into Yale. He'd disown me if I didn't graduate high school. I'll call you every day.
Don't call too early, Sloan. I like to sleep late in the summer.
It'll be okay. It'll be over before you know it.
Have a good time.
Yeah. I know you'll have one with me out of your face.
Rita, why do you say things like that?
Let's cut through it. The only reason I'm with you is so you can get your check from the state every month.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Sloan. Give it up, Kaczynski. He's Major League and you're Little League.
Well, at least I know how to play ball.
Yeah, with everyone on the team.
I'm telling you, Mom, I'm not gonna survive this.
You want me to feel guilty? I don't. You were too sick to take the final, now suffer the consequences.
But, Mom, this could be my final in more ways than one.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Hold it. You put in enough calamine? Allergy pills? Prunes?
Now, you wait right here, son.
Foster?
You know I was behind you 1,000% on this thing. All I'm asking is that you do everything you can to make sure that Tatui graduates.
Sounds like self-interest talking to me.
If I deliver Tatui to the U of O, they're going to give me an assistant coaching job. Now, you got to help me on this. You owe me big time. Okay, a C. Just a C.
Well, okay, Tatui, mount up. I'll tell you what. If I get him a C, you promise never to talk to me again?
Okay.
All right. I was excited because I was about to face the same challenges the pioneers must have faced, and it filled me with a feeling of optimism. Okay, so the optimism only lasted like 20 seconds. I was beginning to think this challenge was a lot tougher than anything the pioneers came up against.
Why are you Snow White's trying to front us brothers?
who got as much right to the hood as you do, sister.
Right. You just turn down that music. I have chronic inner ear problems. Hey!
Where's Morgan? Has anybody seen Morgan? Okay, kids, let's go.
Oh, check this out. Fort Nowhere. Oh, I can already feel the dust attacking my lungs.
If anyone needs the restroom, this is the time.
Now, isn't this exciting? This is an exact replica of Fort Baker.
What a hole.
Nobody forced you to come here.
Yes, they did. It was either this or community service, which I can already see would have been the smarter choice.
Come on, girls. This is going to be fun.
This is the Long Storehouse or Supply House. Here, the early pioneers and settlers on the Oregon Trail could get all the provisions they needed for their, ammunition, like the old-fashioned ball and powder kind,
Yeah, it's a little less
blankets,
dangerous.
dry goods, tools, boots, picks, axes, and of course, everyone's favorite for a long trek on the Oregon Trail, beef jerky. No, I'm just kidding. This is tobacco.
They came because they were bored back on the farm, looking for a little action, a few laughs, and Indian chicks. They were crazy about them.
I don't think so. My great-great-grandfather's journal notes that he had very few laughs here.
In mine, a Pinay chieftain was forced off his land by the white man. Not too far from here. Also, not a lot of laughs. But it's not your fault. It's probably your great-great-grandfather's.
Well, as long as we straightened it out that it was his fault.
There were just too many white guys, not enough red guys. We lost on percentages. I'm Brandon 3 Tons, your tour guide. Welcome to the trail.
Oh, I'm Tom Foster, teacher, and Elizabeth Duffy, assistant principal.
Hello.
Miss Duffy.
Well, not sucking up to you or anything, but my great-great-grandmother was a Native American.
I told you most of those guys came for the chicks. This your class?
Yeah. It's hard to believe that this is their first trip out of the big city, isn't it?
Hey, look at the arrowhead.
Really amazing.
So what, you think you're all that? Step up, Pete.
I
I'll
know
mess
I'm
you
all
up.
that.
I will mess you up.
Right? Yo, dog. Check out these Flintstones.
Yo, what's up, Fred?
Yo, Barney.
Not those Flintstones. These.
Perfect.
Give me that one. Give it.
Thrilling opening to this little opus.
Hey, Larry.
We have 3 of our students committing a heist.
I know. You want to put these in your hands so you can get a closer look, correct?
Yeah, exactly. See, my homies, they don't see too well.
Yeah, I got pupil damage.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. Well, take a closer look at this. These arrowheads were awarded for bravery, valor, and honesty.
Although we're only 150 miles from the trail's end here at the Willamette Valley, as you will soon see, our pioneer ancestors still had the toughest part of the journey ahead of them.
Now, Mr. Foster, little correction, please. Some of them hung a left at California and avoided the hoof-to-hoof traffic.
Very nice. Okay, now, we'll be traveling about 15 miles a day, and our first landmark, I believe, will be the Columbia River.
Snake.
Snake?
No, the Snake River.
Okay. All right. From the Snake River, we then move through Well Springs, which takes us to the desert, which we cross, then down through the Cascades, leading us to the rapids, that takes us all the way down to our journey's end here, just a few short metro stops from home.
By then, I'm sure I'll be missing you, just like everybody else is missing you now.
What are you talking about?
We're alone.
These wagons aren't very big, are they?
No, most immigrants came in small farm wagons just like these. You said you want authentic. Hey, for a few bucks, I can throw in some shocks for added suspension, CD player, some cellular phones.
No, that'll be fine.
Excuse me, Mr. Fortons.
Only 3, darling.
Yes. About these wagons, some of them seem more than authentic. They're positively ancient. And I was just wondering, where are the restrooms?
Lady, this may come as a shock to you, but this is not the Love Boat to the Caribbean. But you'll have plenty of opportunities to freshen up. We'll pass streams, rivers, lakes.
Miss Duffy, it's not too late to bail. There's a bus. You can catch it.
Mr. Foster, if I have to wash in a puddle, I'll do it.
Don't say it. I know you feel sorry for me.
No offense. I feel sorry for me.
None taken.
Do you need some help, Miss Duffy?
Oh, no, I can do it.
On the hay latch, Mrs. Foster.
Thank you.
What latch?
I can't believe we're doing this.
Tell me about it.
What's up, sister?
Thanks, Sloan.
Yeah, okay. Hey, yo, man, hurry up. Go. Hurry up. Ow, yo, man, come on. Here you go, dude.
Mr. Foster.
Hey, to your wagon.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Foster? What's up, dog?
Got a little hay fever there, fella?
Yeah.
Okay, we're all set here. Wagon, pull! Wow! Wow! Help me! Help! Help! Somebody help me! My wrist is cut! Help me! Somebody, please!
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be some trip.
There was something about being out there in the unspoiled wilderness with only the sweet sounds of nature. Hey, come on, guys, turn that off. I said no modern conveniences.
Yo, Mr. F, we can't live without our jams, man. Hey, give me my boss back.
Oh, that's cold.
Oh,
What's that for?
oh, I have chronic motion sickness.
Oh, exactly how does it manifest itself?
Whoa!
Man, this is really awesome. I remember when I was like 6, my foster parents of the month took me to this lake somewhere. I just remember the sun coming through the trees, you know? Like all those brilliant colors. Yeah, well, I made out in a lake once, underneath in my underwear.
Forget about it. You're never gonna score with those tight buns, baby.
Bet $10.
Bet. You gotta do them and prove them. Ladies, this is supposed to be history class, you know, not sex education.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, we were just picking it, you know. I know. If I were you, I'd up the bet to 30.
Sorry. This seemingly inhospitable wilderness is actually your friend. Everything that you need to survive can be found here. Often the pioneers, when faced with crisis, would live off the land, eating berries and plants.
I have a strict rule. If you can't buy it at a 7-Eleven, don't eat it.
I hear that, sister.
And how about you, Miss Duffy?
A pass. I brought a granola bar.
Should eat what the pioneers ate. Raspberries, boysenberries, loganberries.
Oh, Mr. Foster, wrong berry.
Oh, this is okay. It tastes bad.
That's because it's not edible.
Don't worry. I have a strong constitution. I won't get sick.
That's not the problem.
What is?
My people call it hataki, crazy dreams. It'll make you hallucinate.
No way. I'm in control. I have a strong constitution. Whoa! Did you see that? Did you? We're under attack. Women and children down behind the wagon. Boil water for the wounded. All the way from Missouri and survive a cholera epidemic to die now. I'll go for help. Ah! They got my hand! Wagon to the circle! Women in the square! Feet together! Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes!
We've got to restrain him before he hurts himself.
Burn the food!
Oh, wait before you do anything.
Why?
I want to show him how he acted later.
I'll have
Maybe
the
he did for a
combo!
laugh.
Out of my way!
You're dead, Injun. Don't make me scalp you. Look!
Let me do it.
Oh, no. I've been pantsed.
Oh, yeah. You see that? I knew his mama gave him some spending cash.
Where do you think you're gonna spend it on out here?
Yo, check it, y'all. Maybe she thought he was gonna buy some nuts from the squirrels. Yo, man, shut up.
He said it.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, man, what's up?
Oh! They were tagging back then?
This is not tagging. These marks are left by the early settlers to commemorate their adventure. Look, it's him, my great-great-grandfather.
Brandon, get the rope. He's hallucinating again.
No, I'm not. He left his mark right here. He must have written some of his journal right where I'm standing. Let's look around and see if he left a mark anywhere else. Come on, come on, come on. Foster, Thomas Foster.
Man, this is whack.
Damn, this whole scene is whack.
It's too much like work, man. What's up with that?
Dude.
Look at here, homies. No more of this. Tonight we do a ghost, and we head for Las Vegas.
Vegas?
Vegas?
Yeah, I get that.
Man, it sure is beautiful out here.
More trees than I've ever seen.
And I've got more gas than I've ever had.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Brother.
Morgan, why don't you lay off the prunes for a little while?
Yeah, lay off the food, man.
Now, the pioneers who colonized the West didn't have to entertain themselves with television or videotapes or boom boxes or other forms of modern media.
Yeah, that's why everyone had so many kids.
Yeah, and gun draws.
Yeah, and the other stuff there.
That's good. That's good participation. You see, why don't we all just sit around the campfire, swap stories, make conversation, and entertain ourselves like the pioneers did?
Why don't we pack up and go to a motel like sane people would, huh?
I hear that.
The Camptown Racers sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Everybody, the Camptown Racetrack, 5 miles long. You sing, oh, doo-da day. Trying to run all night, trying to run all day. I bet my money on a bob. I know what it is. You don't know the lyrics. You know what? I'll write them out, and tomorrow we'll be able to sing when you have the lyrics.
Mr. Foster, perhaps it would be more appropriate if we sang something that they can relate to. Now, how about something from Snoopy Dog?
Oh.
Get a gun, all you mothers. Get a gun. Get a gun. Come on, let's all rap. On the run, all you mothers. On the run. On the run.
She's whack.
Are we in hell or what?
No, you're not. Because I have a surprise for you. Tonight, here, live and in person, to perform a Native American ceremony about the significance of the bear to their culture. Welcome, please, Brandon Three Tongues.
Like the bear hibernates, so does the stock market. Now, one mustn't panic in a down market. Instead, one must look at the long-term investment picture and maintain a diversified portfolio.
I thought this was going to be about, the bear, the animal bear.
Mr. Foster, I was a business major, University of Chicago, 84. What do I know from real bears? Now, let me introduce you to multi-level marketing. Can anybody tell me about multi-level marketing?
Well, well, well. I wonder what the pioneers would have thought of this little routine.
They would have thought, hey, she's got all her teeth.
Oh, and I see you've managed to bring the great indoors to the great outdoors. Well, you wouldn't want to let yourself go and get into the spirit of the trip now, would you?
Spirit. There's no spirit. All you've done is take a bunch of misfits into the woods on a trip that we'll be lucky to live through.
Misfits? You think these kids are misfits? Well, let me tell you something, lady. It's misfits who change the world.
You think you understand these kids, but you don't. You've never reached them, and you never will.
God, I hope there's poisonous snakes out there.
Man, this is private property. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's just that I wish I could draw like you. My mother was an artist, or at least that's what I was told, because I never even had the chance to meet her.
Listen, don't lay your sob stories on me, man.
I wasn't trying to diss her.
Hey, Rita doesn't know who her parents were either. She's been shopped around some.
Man, I never say the right things.
Join the club.
Hi, Tiff.
Tony, is that you? Look, I can't talk. My tennis coach is over here.
It's 10 o'clock at night. You don't have lights on your court.
Oh, well, we're working on my overhand, and he's not even charging me for it. I've got to run. Bye.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, gee, I must have gotten into the wrong sleeping bag.
Get out.
Well, it's cold at night, and I thought it'd be a good way to keep warm.
Wear a sweater, okay? Come on.
Want to pay me now?
Stuff it.
Listen up. We can't split until everyone is asleep.
Yeah. Right. All right.
You remember that killer that was out here last year? Oh, yeah. You mean the serial killer? The one who escaped from the penitentiary? Yeah.
Yeah, right. I remember. The one that ate his victim lips. Yeah.
Oh, they never did find homeboy, did they? No, they did not. They found blood in the trees.
Yeah.
Chopped off heads on the trail.
Yeah.
But they never did find him. Dude's still supposed to be kicking on out here.
Yeah.
Check it, y'all. I heard he only attacks people on his full moon.
Yeah. And I heard that this brother turns into a werewolf. Oh! Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe here we come.
Yeah. Yo, shh. All right. Go. Watch your...
Where are we, Marvin?
Lost, and don't call me Marvin.
Hey, we were bar mitzvah together. We can call you whatever we want. Oh, you think you're so tough, Mr. Bedwetter, till he's 10?
It's a good thing your dad's at Dennis, because if we ever get out of here, I'm going to knock all your teeth out.
Shh. I think I heard a rattlesnake.
Oh, yeah, right. That's Dr. Doom shaking in his high tops.
Oh, you guys are wusses. There ain't nothing to be scared of out here.
Don't go away. Kids in the Wood will be right back. Part of Zoog Weekends. Sometime.
Mr. Foster.
What?
Some of our junior pioneers have escaped. Well, what are you looking at?
My question exactly.
What are you doing?
We'll need a flashlight.
For what? There's a full moon.
Well, that's fine if you're Dracula, but we'll need a flashlight.
Yo,
We're back. We found it.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep till noon.
Good night, Barry.
Good night, Larry.
Good night,
Marvin.
Shut up.
Hey, what happened?
They panicked in the bear market.
As our journey continued, I started to see myself less as a teacher and more like a wagon train master. I dealt with our runaways using a little old-fashioned discipline, and I felt the overwhelming respect of my fellow pioneers. Sorry. You can whip me when we get back to camp.
Shitting it, dog.
Oh, this is so whack.
Oh, it's super whack, man. Go to Las Vegas? We should have never listened to you, punk fool. You keep dishing and you'll be missing your front teeth. Just keep pulling, I mean it.
I'd have been better off in juvie hall, because this sucks. It's so hot out here, you can fry an egg on my tongue. I wonder if that would turn Sloan on.
Pull out, ride!
Thanks to you, that's a perfect description of my butt.
Sorry. We don't need the whip.
All right, it's safe. Lead them over, nice and slow.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
But we're gonna get wet.
You're already wet.
But I'll get more wet.
Yeah, well,
Are you sure it's safe?
yeah. It's like crossing a bathtub.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a hot bath right now. Oh.
Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah.
Right.
There, see, that's not so bad, huh?
I feel like I'm about to blow.
Man, this water is easy.
Here's our fearless leader, putting our lives in danger yet again. Whew. Oh, Mr. Foster, I could use some assistance. Oh, tipping! Oh, tipping!
Jump!
Man, you got us.
I don't need your help. Who got it?
Man, everything is wet.
Oh, no.
Be careful.
Ugh.
What's up there?
Oh, this thing smells and it's shedding.
Come on, guys. Keep the line moving.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I don't believe it. That's my sleeping bag.
Having a bad hair day?
Having a bad hair week, thanks to Foster's last stand.
Well, we lost most of our provisions.
How are your hunting skills?
Non-existent. I'm very big in the Greenpeace movement.
Hey!
It's good for business.
Any suggestions?
Well, I'll take my horse and ride to the nearest town, pick up some supplies, and meet you up, let's say, Multnomah Falls.
Fine. I think we can manage that.
I think the lesson to be learned from all this is that we shouldn't have these kids out here in the first place. You're putting their lives in danger.
You think fresh air and sunshine are toxic? Let me tell you something. This is the best time these kids have ever had. You go ahead. I'll take full responsibility for what goes on here.
Don't worry, it's the safest part of the trip. It's a no-brainer.
Eat up.
Yeah.
You reading? Seriously, I wanted to know what you were reading.
Donna. If you spent half the energy that you put into chasing guys on your studies, you'd make the honor roll.
You don't get it. You don't remember what it was like to be 17.
Of course I do. But
Yeah,
I
but you
didn't-
were popular and had a boyfriend. Guys weren't dumping you.
That's not true. I was always saying the wrong thing, and I was always getting rejected. High school was total hell for me.
Really?
Really. But then I got to college and I suddenly noticed that I got a lot more popular.
What'd you do?
Well, that's just it, nothing. And guys thought that I was playing hard to get. They couldn't see that I was scared to death.
So because you didn't come on to them, they came on to you?
Something like that.
Yo, you know what's good for you, punk. You best give up your seat.
I don't know what you're saying.
I think what my brother is trying to say is, we tired of walking.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the stamina.
Well, then I suppose you best get yourself some, partner.
Look, guys, please don't.
Look, guys, please don't.
Hey, don't hurt the mama's boy. Let me do it.
Yo, man, what's wrong with you?
Hey, yo. Didn't we all have an appointment to see Mr. Foster's study?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What appointment you talking about?
Peace.
Cheers. You all right, man?
Come on, man. Stop. Hey. Break it up. What's up? Get in there.
Well, Mr. Dunbar, 2 disasters in one day. Mr. Foster?
Yeah.
Is there something on my head?
No.
What is this stuff anyway?
Well, it's an old remedy from my great-great-grandfather's journal. It's a mixture of eucalyptus and horse manure. Get back down! What? Don't take your rage out on me.
Nasty.
Pepe Le Pew.
Whoa. Okay, we got a bit of a decision to make here. Brandon said we're supposed to meet at Multnomah Falls, which, according to the map, should be this way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
What are you looking at? Did I tell you not to hassle my stuff?
Yo, what are you so mad at all the time? I think your stuff is great. If you got a problem with that, then forget about it.
Look, I don't want to get into people judging my stuff. Every family I lived with judged me. This is my thing, and I don't care what anyone thinks.
And I don't care that you don't care what I think. Even though what I think is it's like a masterpiece.
Well, even though I don't care what you think, thanks for thinking that.
Tell me, Daniel Boone, does this spot look familiar to you? We're going in circles.
Really?
Really. This was supposed to be a no-brainer, which for you should have been a snap.
Well, why don't you look at it this way? It's just like the real pioneers. We're lost. Enjoy the experience. This is part of the real thing.
I got a splinter!
Man, get off the ground, fool.
Hey, take that wood over there.
You okay?
Can I have some? Oh, right, I forgot. You're not talking to me. I'm heartbroken.
Playing hard to get.
No, I really hate him. How's it going?
Kind of slow.
Hang in. The more you practice, the better you get. You know, like in football. I mean, you didn't get good overnight.
Yes, I did.
I'm saying, a lot of people have reading problems.
Oh, no. That's not my problem. I'm farsighted. I just forgot my glasses.
Oh, I thought that...
That I was just a dumb jock.
Hey, relax. I was only trying to help you. But forget that.
Don't feel too badly, Tutui.
It's Tatui.
What is, dear?
I got paid. I swear, I heard it beep.
Please, you just turn it off and on.
Your mama paid you, probably. Hey, Brandon, brother. You back early, man.
Why do I get a feeling that ain't Brandon? Yo, maybe because Brandon ain't 8 feet tall.
Yo.
Not good!
The horses are getting away! Come back! Whoa!
Okay, it must be 1,000 feet down. I can't even see the wagon down there.
That's because there ain't no wagon. Just pieces of wagon.
Yeah, and pieces of...
Oh. How horrible. Like, they're really okay people. Over.
It's gonna be all right.
What a way to go. I mean, 1 minute we're standing here talking to them, and then the next minute...
Hey, home fry, weren't you supposed to be unhitching the horses? Yeah, and I did. So don't start trying to diss me, man.
Yeah, man, where were you? Looking
Yeah.
at yourself in the mirror, counting your money, pretty boy? What's up?
What, you think this is my fault? I'm getting sick of you too, brother.
Oh, you're the one with the dude, Marvin.
That's it. Yo, knock it off.
Does anyone realize what just happened here? Mr. Foster and Miss Duffy really cared. They were trying to do something good for us. Doesn't anything matter to anybody?
Maybe we should say a prayer. Joe, check it out. Kick it.
Mr. F and Miss D were our teacher, and now they're gone, so I'm the preacher. The wagon went this way, and they went that. We heard them hit the bottom with the great big splat.
How sentimental. Idiots.
Wait a minute, shh. What? Listen.
It's just the wind.
No, it's an eagle or something.
Maybe it's that serial killer.
Maybe it's them. Maybe they're alive.
Right, sister. They fell 4,000 feet and what? Landed on Miss Duffy's pillow?
Yo, maybe they're not gone. I mean, we know they're gone, but maybe they're not gone.
Listen, we gotta get to the bottom of that cliff and find out.
Yo, we ain't no mountain climbing.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta go for help. Let's go get the horses and find Brandon.
What?
Forget it. They can't hear us all the way down here.
Are those vultures?
Yeah. You think they know something we don't know?
Could be.
All right. I'm getting out of this tree. Come on.
Oh, good idea. Walking on that narrow ledge looks like a lot more fun. Oh.
Get off me.
I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a branch. All right, I'll just get me back to the tree and I'll help you. Just let go and I'll get off you.
Here, let me help you. Careful, careful.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't need any help getting down.
Yeah, right.
I would have asked you if I needed any help. I don't need any help.
Fine, fine. Go by yourself. Ow! Watch it.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Yeah, that's something you're good at, isn't it?
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, I wasn't the one who drove the wagon over the cliff, okay?
Oh, no. No, you just had this educational epiphany to get us out here so we could drive a wagon over a cliff.
Nobody asked you to come on this trip. Hey, look. The video camera. Still works, too.
Lucky me. I can leave a tape behind for the coyotes to watch.
What do you think happened to the other horse?
He probably got spooked, but we still had the other team in wagon.
Now, I don't know about you lamos, but my brothers and myself are gonna turn back, go home, and forget this thing ever happened. You can't turn back. It did happen. We gotta get to the Something Falls and find Brandon.
What was the name of that place again?
Wasn't anybody listening to Mr. Foster?
Wait, I remember the Multnomah Falls.
Yeah.
All right, so we know where and we know why. What we don't know is how to get there. The best thing to do is probably just stay on the trail. Are you gonna listen to this chump Mark?
Yo, man, zip it.
You're lucky your man's standing there. Otherwise, I'd throw you right off the cliff. Okay, look, I say we wait till morning and get a fresh start. If these suckers want to stay on the highway to hell, no big thing. But first thing in the morning, we're headed to Las Vegas. All right?
I hear that.
Yeah, we start.
Hey, look at this. Nice and roomy. Great view. Hot and cold running bats. Things are looking up for us.
I'll just stay outside, if you don't mind.
Suit yourself. What? What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It's just that
What?
I just realized that I survived an accident that I should have been killed in, only to spend the rest of my life in a cave with you.
Don't you want to know what I'm laughing at?
No.
I'll tell you anyway. I'm thinking about you surviving in the wilderness without your pillow, your alarm clock, and your sunblock.
Well, actually, Mr. Foster, I think you'll find that I am a pretty independent person. And I'm going to do just fine without any of those things.
Well, you'll need me when the tiny supplies from your miniature little designer survival kit finally run out.
No, I don't need you for anything.
Get up. Let's go. Wait up. Hold up. Wait. Oh, shit. You have to hit me.
What is up with you, man? All right, man, check this out. I borrowed this old book that Foster's always peeping at, man. I figured maybe it's worth some ducats.
Yo, fool, that is crazy whack.
Yo, man, what's up? Chill out, man. What's up?
Man? Yeah,
Come on, man. Broke it, fool.
What are you tripping, fool?
Man,
So you be looking at me.
what's this?
It's a piece of paper.
What is it, dude? Oh, it's a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper.
Yo, what is it, man?
Yo, dude, it's a map. Gold.
We follow this, we be rich.
Whoa. What you mean? We don't have to go to Vegas?
Nah, forget that. This is our Caesar's palace.
Well, I've stayed in worse hotels.
I imagine you have.
Look, we're in a really bad situation. We can turn this into a good situation if we just work together and trying to find a way out of here.
You know, you really should consider having your brain preserved after you're dead. It will thrill generations to come.
Well, watch it. So it's my brain you're after, huh?
Look, Donna, I'm really sorry.
Look, I don't want to hear it. Once we find Brandon and this thing's over, I don't want to talk to you again.
Fire.
Yeah! See ya! Hey, what are you doing? Where you at, man? What? Yo, wicked the dead meat when I get my hands on you. You know me, there goes the rest of our food. Yo, Limo! We'll send the hoppity back with the chauffeur!
But hey, how are we gonna get to Brandon in time without the wagon?
Right, left, right, left, left, right. Come on! Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
I need a break. A month ought to do it.
I'm starved.
I'm nauseous from not eating.
Don't worry, guys. We'll be cool. I took notes on Mr. Foster's rap on living off the land. Wait a minute. I think our prayers are answered. Look, they're fishing there.
Yeah, that's great, but how are we gonna get him out?
Watch this.
Yo, you see a rock up there that like an eagle's head?
No. But I see one that looks like Larry's butt.
Man, shut up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What about that one right up there? That looks like it could be the head of something.
Hey, how'd you learn to light a fire with no matches?
I read your notes. Good thing you wrote them big.
Hey, you guys, we actually did this on our own.
Yep. And check this out.
This fish is even better than my mama's.
It's even better than our cook makes at home. You know, you'll have to come to dinner when we get back.
I don't think so. Wait, this is a miracle. The man's completely into you.
Well, Miss Duffy explained it like this. If I'm talking to him, then he doesn't want to talk to me. But if he's talking to me and I'm not talking to him, then he really likes me. Get it?
No.
6, 47, 8, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. It's right here. You dig.
I dig.
No, you dig. Dig, boy. You too. Go. Go. Yeah, get in there. Hey, Donna, I'm gonna go scout ahead. The falls should be nearby. You wanna come?
No, I don't think so.
Look, I know I was a jerk, all right? I was wrong. And as a recovering jerk, I would like to make it up to you.
All right. But I'm warning you, it's not going to be easy.
Get to it. Go.
You know what I think? I think we should try to climb down.
Are you crazy? Oh, look who I'm asking.
It's either that or spend the rest of your life in a cave with me.
Let's go.
You first. Whoa! Ah!
Don't go away. Kids in the Wood will be right back. Part of Zoog Weekend.
Oh, honestly. Oh, don't you dare. If we ever get back to civilization, I'll slap you with sexual harassment, I swear.
For what? I didn't force you to slide down a mountain on your backside. Look out, falling rocks!
Oh.
What?
Oh. You.
Hey, Arthur. 3 tongues.
Did they show up yet, Brandon?
No. Should never have left them. With Foster in charge, anything could have happened to them.
What do you want to do?
We better call in the Rangers.
Okay. Brandon, meet us back at the base.
All right. See you in a while.
Wait up! I hope my mom's not worried about me.
Glinda, my foster mom, she's always saying how she's worried about me, but I don't buy it.
Maybe you don't want to believe it.
Look, I've had 5 sets of foster parents. I know the deal. In 6 months, I'm 18 and it's over.
You really like the people you're with now, don't you?
Yeah?
Then why don't you give them a chance? It sounds to me like there's no way they're gonna let you go. I know I wouldn't. Hey, yo, did you find anything?
Found Brandon. So where is he? We were too late. He took off. What do you mean he took off? He didn't see us. He drove away.
Oh, great. I don't believe this.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm gonna get down to that cliff.
Yo, she's right. Looks like that 911 call didn't go through.
Yeah.
Man, this is too much like work. What's up with that, man?
Oh, I hear that, brother.
Ease
up, soon.
Look, this will be the only work we ever have to do for the rest of our lives when we find this gold. So dig on, lamos.
Tired of this, man. There's no gold in here.
Oh, can we drink this?
Judging by the look on this guy's face, I'd say no.
Is this ever gonna get any easier?
Why don't you stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about those kids for once?
You don't think I care about them, do you?
Off the top of my head, I'd have to say no.
Well, I'll have you know I made a lot of sacrifices to be able to stay in education.
Yeah? Then why'd you become an administrator?
Because I thought if I could run a school, I'd be in a better position to change things.
What did you say? You wanted to change things?
Lots of things. Smaller class sizes, better equipment, more advanced curriculum.
Parent participation, job placement.
We need all of it.
I can't believe the
It's
irony of
ironic. Well, who would have thought that we'd have to be almost dehydrated and near death to finally agree on something?
You know, it's funny. This reminds me of the Donner Party. You know, where they ran out of food and they turned to cannibalism.
Well, what made you bring that up?
Well, nothing except that, you know, if I die first, you have my permission to eat me.
Okay. Thanks.
It's a two-way street, you know. If you die first, I get to eat you.
Man, this is whack. This is a bunch of tarantulas and stuff down here. I'm outie.
Yo, I'm ready to roll like a biscuit. Roll! Go to it, my brothers. No gold for me.
All right, yeah. We was just jabbing, Dr. B.
Yeah, what I meant to say was we're partners forever.
Yeah, right.
Woo! Ah! Woo!
Open it up, man.
Ah! Yo, that's one sad-looking treasure.
Man. Yo, dudes, this homie died without too many friends.
Oh, yo, check out this noose.
Maybe the goal's kicking somewhere else, like they put this dude in here to scare off other dudes like us, right?
Yo, look, there's something here. What is it? It says, here's Thomas P. Foster. He took our gold, we took his life, and took our gold back. September 12th, 1844.
Foster's kin was a real OG.
Sure was no wannabe.
I hear that. Yo, dudes, check it out. Somebody's making a barbecue.
What do we do? Oh, I don't know.
I have to rest.
Don't you wish this was full of water? Why am I even carrying this stupid thing?
Wait a minute. Turn it on.
What?
Just turn it on and don't listen.
What am I supposed to do? Stuff rocks in my ears?
Well, all right, but no comments.
All right.
In case we are not found alive, this is my last will and testament.
Don't you think you're overdoing it a little bit?
Just keep taping. I want to make sure that my cat, Hillary, has a good home. She's allergic to liver, and she really likes sparkling water in her dish.
A cat? That's what your life is about? A cat? I'm sorry. Cats are good. Okay.
Man, look at this.
Still in there.
Guys, all right? Where's Dr. Zoo?
No, wait. My hat. Get my hat.
As much as I hate to say, we gotta go in there.
No, it's too dangerous.
Come on.
And I want my sister Claire to know that I forgive her for eloping with my fiancé, Steve, on the night before our wedding. And Claire, even though I could not get the deposit back from the caterer and the salsa band that you insisted I hire showed up anyway and played that same song all day. Da 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 da. Oh, just that. That's enough. Stop.
This is for everybody I brought on this trip. I guess I really messed things up. I'm sorry. I hope you're all okay. All I want to say is that sometimes when you take risks, things don't work out. But sometimes they do. But that's what life is all about. Overcoming obstacles. If you want something, don't let anyone stop you. Just keep on going. What are you doing?
Taking your advice. Did you guys do this?
You went in there for him? Yeah. Why would you do that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I totally dogged you, man. I'm sorry. And brothers?
Brothers.
Hey, reach into my back pocket. I stole your money. We still brothers?
Still.
I threw away your pants. We still cool?
Forget it.
I'm wearing your underwear.
Gross.
Fire seems to be burning itself out, but it's getting dark. If they were down there, they would.
We'll have to keep looking in the morning.
Let's take a break.
Where the hell are we?
I don't know. Wherever we are, it's better than where we were.
Jeez, it's cold.
Yeah,
It's not healthy to go from one temperature extreme to another like this.
No, it isn't. Maybe we should sit closer together for warmth.
Good idea.
Mind if I ask you a personal question?
Well, you can ask. Not sure I'll answer.
That Steve guy, what was the deal with him?
Oh. Well, I had my suspicions at the wedding rehearsal. I mean, you're supposed to kiss the bride, not the bridesmaid. Have you ever been dumped?
Oh, yeah. She thought teaching was like driving a cab or waiting on tables, you know, something you do until something better comes along. When she finally caught on that it was what I loved, she ran screaming into the arms of the first investment banker she met. Still cold? Better?
A little.
You're not gonna slap me with a harassment charge now, are you?
No, no. We're talking survival here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is working.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
I have to confess something. Dunbar sent me along so I'd make sure that the trip failed, and he wanted me to videotape every disaster, and he's planning to show it to the board and get you fired.
I figured you weren't taping the scenery. It's okay.
You knew? And you didn't say anything?
I didn't bring Oh, that is some survival kit. You wouldn't have to have a cigarette in there for after, would you?
What was that?
What?
That.
Someone or something may be in trouble. Women stay here. Men, let's go.
He saves one life, and suddenly he turns into a Power Ranger.
Still lost.
Get lost more often.
Okay, let's stay lost.
You asked me if we should be back in the ship.
Don't go away. Kids in the Wood will be right back. Part of Zoog Weekends.
Thanks, man. You just call me Chef Boy or Larry.
Morgan, I think you've chopped quite enough wood.
Right. Maybe I'll go down to the stream and fill the buckets with water in case somebody wants to take a shower.
You know, I can't help but notice that there's something a little different about you.
More than a little. All the things I thought I couldn't do, I can do, and all the things I did do, I don't want to do anymore.
So you realized that you had control over it the whole time?
Yeah, I guess I did.
I'm surprised the stuff tastes as good as you said it would, Mr. Foster.
It's delicious. What is it? Snake?
It's quail.
Where'd you get the quail?
A snake got it. And then we got the snake.
Well, who's eating the snake?
Miss Duffy.
You guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
As I near my destination, my heart is filled with sorrow for the friends and loved ones who suffered tragedies or hardships and never made it this far. But I have refused to turn back, having survived food poisoning, a gunshot wound, and a buffalo stampede, knowing that I am one of the fortunate few who is about to achieve a precious dream.
That's the last entry in his journal, except for some scribbling here about gold, grub steak. I'm rich. He disappeared shortly after that.
Yeah, well, it's getting kind of late, guys. Come on. Good night, Mr. Foster. Miss Duffy. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Marvin.
Good night.
Wow. This is gonna look great hanging in my classroom.
What is?
This? When we get back, I'm gonna have it framed.
Framed? I thought the only place you ever wanted my stuff was in the bottom of your wastebasket.
Rita, you're an artist, and a very talented one. And obviously, you have a need to express yourself. You've just been doing it in all the wrong places.
Like on the sides of buses?
Yeah, for one.
Mr. Foster, I want you to know, you not only opened my eyes to history, you opened my eyes. Thank you.
But there they are. Over there.
I've been looking all over for you. Are you all right?
Yeah, we're fine. It's just 2 runs across here. It's a shame to have come this far and not be able to finish it like the pioneers did.
Mr. Foster, my people have a name for this place. Pachacu Cueco.
Meaning?
Drowning place of stupid white men. Look, Mr. Foster, I know you want it to be authentic, but there are some advantages to living in the 20th century.
I'll tell you what they're going to find, if they find anything. A wagon full of bodies.
Henry, I think you're being overdramatic. Look, I warned you. I told you. Sending those kids out here was a recipe for disaster. Now, Superintendent, you should have been responsible enough.
Reporting live from Pacific Northwest News.
Used my great-grandfather's journal as a guide for us on the trip. We found his marker along the way and used these as additional guides to take us from point to point along the Oregon Trail. It was a good experience for the kids and terrific.
Oh, Sloaney, I miss you so much. Mwah.
Tiffany, I didn't expect to see you here. What happened to your tennis teacher?
Oh, he wasn't really my type. Donna, it isn't just about playing hard to get. You have to be with the right person.
I thought I was.
Well, evidently he's as shallow as spit.
Look, why don't you tell me the real reason you're not seeing that guy?
Well, for starters, he's married. And besides, you and I have something special. Nothing can come between us.
Actually, Tiff, something has. I'll see you around. Donna, wait up.
Mom and Dad,
Hey,
we learned a lot.
I
No, I'm serious.
miss you. We missed you too.
Great to see you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Honey, what's this?
They're muscles, Mom.
Muscles? Morgan, are you all right? I felt so guilty I made you go on that trip.
Oh, it's all right, Mom. I'm okay.
No allergies? Asthma? Nausea?
Nothing. Actually, I saved the guy's life. Twice. Oh, I'm okay, Mom.
Tatui, my man, how are you, man? No broken bones?
Nah, none of
Listen,
that.
I told the university you're going to be playing for him in the fall.
Whoa, yo, there's been an audible on the play, Coach.
What are you talking about? You're going to graduate, aren't you?
I hope so. And assuming I do, I've decided to go to junior college for a year or two.
What, you dumb jock? Are you out of your mind?
No, sir. It's just that I'm tired of being looked at as a dumb jock. And when I'm ready, I'll transfer to a big-time school and really earn a college degree.
Yeah, but you're going to cost me a coaching job at U of O.
It looks like you're going to have to make it there on your own, Coach.
Now, you listen to me, Tatui. I made you everything.
Hey, Rita, how you doing?
Duffy, what happened? I can't believe you all actually survived this thing.
Oh, haven't you ever heard of manifest destiny, Mr. Dunbar? There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Well, I'm glad you're happy, Duffy. I'm not. What about the tape?
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost it.
I don't believe you.
So did Felicia tell you how much we miss you?
You know, I don't know what happened between you two out there. Frankly, I don't care. But this is far from over.
Oh, I think it is. I think my kids are going to ace that final, graduate with honors.
Perhaps the one you'd get. But I have a special exam in mind.
What are you talking about?
I'll be administering my own test, just to make sure it's fair.
So it all came down to this. My young pioneers versus the Dunbar curriculum. We had to win. We had become a family. And more than anything else, I wanted to see my kids graduate.
Salem, 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 Salem.
Ready? Miss Kaczynski, who was the leader of the Confederate Army between 1860 and 1865?
He was a cross between Willie Nelson and Kenny Rogers.
Excuse me?
Oh, Robert E. Lee.
Yeah. The year of the Louisiana Purchase.
1803.
In what year was a map of the Oregon Trail
In 1842, Lieutenant John Fremont's expedition created the first reliable map. That same year, Dr. John McLaughlin established Oregon City,
That's
which was
more
the
than
end of the
enough,
trail.
mister.
In 1846, a treaty was signed.
Enough!
So, 875 homies booked out of this whack town, Independence, Missouri, under Craig down wagons because they thought Oregon was deaf. And some of them were OG who had the law nut up at them, and they wanted to break into new turf.
Correct, I think.
They had to get to Chimney Rock by July 4th, or they might freeze by the time they reached the Cascades. Some folks caught cholera, some drowned, some even ran into Indians. But they kept coming for the promise of the American dream. For the ones who made it, that dream came true.
Bright star through the paper. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red-glare, the bombs bursting in it, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, you're looking kind of slick, Dr. Dew.
It's Marvin. Yeah. Joining the Marines. They're looking for a few good men.
Well, Henry, maybe we should have a field trip every year.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Fortunately, you won't. You'll be leaving us, Henry. Miss Duffy will be taking your place.
And as we receive our diplomas, the trailblazing class of Kennedy High would like to thank the two people most responsible for us being here today, Mr. Tom Foster and Miss Felicia Duffy.
Well, you ready for our next trip?
Next trip?
Yeah. I thought we'd take 3 weeks and follow Sherman's march to the sea. You know, kind of a honeymoon trip.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, but this time no covered wagons.
Well, okay, but it's got to be authentic. So, what I thought we would do is we would walk from Appomattox to Richmond.
Walk?
Uh-huh.
You want me to walk on my honeymoon?
Sure, but think of the history of it.
Oh,